Hello everyone. I said I would do probably another video today. Um, this is Mill on the Floss. Yes, I know I don't have very many David Austins. We've had a lot of rain and now of course it's turned off dry, but the brown around here is the rain battering it, and then they don't want to open as well. And like this one just is a waste. So I just pop it off. But she is, had I put her up on an arbor, which I should have, she would probably be 9 feet or so. As you can see, some of her still going up. Yes, there is a mulberry tree growing in our wild section of the yard. So I apologize for that. I don't like most David Austins for me she has a light smell, not as strong as what David Austin suggests. She has a better disease resistance than most English roses. Her and Eustacia Vi are in this corner, and then the strongly black spotted Tess of the D'Urbervilles and Princess Margarita is over along the border with our other neighbor. And then Evelyn and Jude are out front. Evelyn has a little bit of rust on her. But one rose brought it into the yard last year, and now 5 or 6 have it. So I have been spraying pretty good. I'm hoping that gets rid of it. But I don't know if she gets it from, since Iceberg's not that black spot resistant, I wouldn't think she would get it from her. She reminds me so much of her that, look at all those little petals. And I mean, it's that little of a bloom. It's small. I don't get big blooms off Mill. She's a small girl for me. Now, and not much a difference from Bryce Parfuma, or Parfume. So yeah, lots of buds here, growing up the side of the shed. I did a video on her. But yes, Mill can definitely be grown as a climber in zone 6B and warmer. Warmer, I would think she'd get even more. But yeah, had I trained her across, yeah, she would have been more than halfway across the arch out front. But yes, if you have a black spot problem, she's an Austin that I would recommend. And if you don't, I would still recommend her. Not a big Austin fan, I just don't. I feel that they over promote theirs with fragrance and hardiness, and just no. But this one I really, really do like. And Eustacia Vi is very good. She gets her height and gets bushy, though she does die back about a third of the way from me. But that is my Mill. And there's a younger one that's getting ready to open with less browning on the edge. So the younger one should be all right. And she is a reliable repeat bloomer. But she doesn't cluster very much on her first go around like Laguna does. They're almost all singles except for the very tall part up there. Those have a few clusters on them, or 2s. So if you have room for Mill, forcing a climbing rose to be a 3 or 4 foot rose, you're not going to have a happy rose. It's going to end up sending up big octopus arms, and you'll be fighting it constantly. So if you don't have the room for a climber, I would not suggest Mill. If you do, she does seem to stay fairly narrow. She does lop over, as you'd noticed on that big long cane. This cane too is lopped over. There's a little bit of dieback on that, but not much. So I will leave you with a nice new bloom on the Floss. Please like and follow. If you really do like this video, please like it, so that lets me know what other videos you would like to see. And by all means, direct message me if you have a rose that you would like to see. If I have it, I will. Generally, I don't promote roses that I don't feel are beginner worthy. And I don't generally do roses their first year. I let them show me what they're going to do through winter, what they're that's I only deadhead my first year. I pop the blooms off, I never trim. If you want a rose to show you its true habit, don't prune the first year. Actually, my yellow submarine is 8 feet tall, and I have never pruned it, but it's going to get a prune. It's getting out of hand over there, but it's still holding its shape. My favorite rose, yellow submarine. If you haven't seen yellow submarine, look it up on my videos here. If I could only have one rose, it would be yellow submarine. The only thing that I would change about it would be more fragrance, but if I had to lose anything else, then that would be, no, I wouldn't want that. But oh, I got a little friend here. So everyone, have a beautiful day.